Thank you very, very much. Well, we are going to lighten it up now, and this one is fun. This is one of my favorites. There's everybody in Cane Hill. You know, one thing I love about this community, the board of Historic Cane Hill that asked us to do this in the first place, they really seduced us very quickly with their passion for their own roots. You know, these people that are on the board, almost all of the board members grew up there, and their parents grew up there. They have really deep roots in this area, and they just can't wait to have their story preserved, and so that's how all this happened. A lot of them have firsthand knowledge of Doc Bean. This is the town doctor who lived, I believe, up into the 1950s, but this story really takes place before that, when probably in the 1920s or so. And it's really not as much, you know, he was a wonderful man, but this story is really about a man named Joseph Stevens, who was his sidekick, a little boy, probably 10-year-old boy, who somehow got to know Dr. Bean and befriended him, and they started hanging out all the time, and pretty soon he was his driver, and they actually assisted him in surgery. Things were a little different back then, you know. But it's a sweet story. It's a true story. This is all very well documented. Anything you want to add?
Well, I do want to add something, because my mother-in-law helped me do all these little background stitches you can see in the back, and it was really, really precious. She sat there and I had to stitch 20 of them like that, so that's great.
We had a little factory going, you know. All right, so here's for Doc Bean. 1, 2.
Old Doc Bean, he sent me to the hospital, said it was the worst case he'd ever seen. Took 3 long years before I was okay. I visit Doc Bean almost every day. He always had a special task for me, seemed to enjoy my company. His every wish was my command. I love being Doc Bean's right-hand man. Double barrel gun, fixed her real good before the day was done. With my steady hands and Doc's watchful eyes, I pulled a dozen pellets from the poor man's eyes. And let me say right here, when someone came to the office or someone was in need of help, never would they ask when he asked, "Can you pay? Do you have insurance?" Never was that a question. You know, it was the Great Depression. Now he just took care of them. Off to war. My dad had a stroke while I was gone. Till he died, I'll care for him. He was always there to spell my mom. The finest man I'd ever known. When his old wife died, he was left all alone. I begged him to move out west with me. I'd take care of him, keep him company. Nothing ever made me feel so great than for me to be Doc Bean's right-hand man. was heavy when I drove away, and I never did see him again, but I thought about him every day. And I hope when I make it to the promised land, that I can be Doc B's right-hand man again.
Thank you. What a sweet story that is. That town is just full of sweet stories.